this transition from your magazines into offering a Bible study?
How are you?
Another one.
I've been thinking about you. I left you some magazines, and the magazines are designed to help people from all backgrounds and all different religions to get to know the Bible. And I'd like to show you this. This is a tract which has many intriguing questions, not just the questions, but satisfying answers from the Bible. Now you'll see there are 6 on the cover. Does God really care about us? Will war and suffering ever end? What happens to us when we die? Is there any hope for the dead? How can I pray and be heard by God? How can I find happiness in life? Which one of those appeals to you most?
The one catches my interest is what happens to us when we die. I'm really curious about it.
You don't have to tell me, but I'm interested to know perhaps why you feel that way. Is it something that's always interested you, or is it something that's affected your life?
Because some others says that when a person dies, there's something in them that continues living after that.
Okay, well, if you open up any signs, the answer to this question is found at the bottom of the page. Now, could you read why the question arises? Just that little section, please.
Most of the world's religions teach that something inside a person continues living after death. Some hold that the dead can harm the living, or that God punishes the wicked by condemning them to eternal torment in a fiery hell.
Have you heard any of those things yourself in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is a common thread then between what most religions teach?
They teach that the dead can harm us or others look after us.
That's true. Now, we're going to see what the Bible really teaches on this topic. So, would you like to read the next paragraph, please?
At death, human exists. The dead are conscious of nothing at all, states Ecclesiastes 9:5. Since the dead cannot know, feel, or experience anything, they cannot harm or help the living.
Thank you. So, we look at that from the Bible. The Bible book of Ecclesiastes chapter 9. And there's another verse there, 6 and 10. So, we'll read that together. In verse 5, it says, "For the living are conscious that they will die." Well, that's true, isn't it? "But as for the dead, they are conscious of" what?
Says nothing at all.
Nothing at all. And then it says, "Neither do they any more have wages, because the remembrance of them has been forgotten." And notice verse 10, what the Bible encourages us to do whilst we're alive. Would you like to read it, Jemima?
All that your hand finds to do, do with your very power, for there is no work, nor devising, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in Sheol, the place to which you are going.
You wonder what that funny word is, don't you? Sheol. It's a Hebrew word, and it literally means the grave. Or a place where a person goes when they die. So, from those 2 verses, what do you think it's telling us happens to us at death?
We don't feel anything.
Now, how does that make you feel? Is it comfort? Will it help you at all?
Yeah. Not to be scared of dead people.
Mommy? Not to be scared of dead people, and not to be afraid of death as well ourselves, because we all face it, don't we, either personally or somebody that we love, and so we don't have to actually be afraid.
Tagal din nila, 5 minutes.
No feeling.
Magpa 5 minutes din.
So that's a lovely thing, you're learning it from the Bible. Now, in this publication, what does the Bible really teach? There's a chapter about what happens to us when we die, and on page 59 in here
Bye.
Jesus Christ spoke about condition of death. He did so with regard to Lazarus, a man whom he knew well and who had died. Jesus told his disciples, Lazarus, our friend, has gone to rest. The disciples thought that Jesus meant that Lazarus was resting in sleep, recovering from an illness. They were wrong. Jesus explained, Lazarus has died. Notice that Jesus compared death to rest and sleep. Lazarus was neither in heaven nor in a burning hell. He was not meeting angels or ancestors. Lazarus was not being reborn as any other human. He was at rest in death, as though in a deep sleep without dreams. Other scriptures also compare death to sleep. For example, when the disciple Stephen was stoned to death, the Bible says that he fell asleep. Similarly, the Apostle Paul wrote about some on his way who had fallen asleep in death. On 8, was it God's original purpose for people to die? Not at all. Jehovah made man to live forever on earth. As we learned earlier in this book, God placed the first human couple in a delightful paradise. He blessed them with perfect health. Jehovah wanted only good for them. Does any loving parent want his children to suffer the pain of old age and death? Of course not. Jehovah loved his children and wanted them to enjoy endless happiness on earth. Concerning humans, the Bible says, time indefinite Jehovah has put in their heart. God created us with the desire to live forever, and He has opened the way for that desire to be fulfilled.
So did you notice from what you read in paragraph 7, how did Jesus explain what death is like?
Jesus compared that is just like a person's just sleeping.
Very deep sleep. So that ties in perfectly with what we read in Ecclesiastes in the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That they're unconscious. Very good. Now, this might be a little bit harder, but it says in paragraph 8, how do we know that it is not God's purpose for people to die? So let's look at another verse from Ecclesiastes, cited in the paragraph, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 11. Let's see what we can make from this. So what does it tell us there?
Everything He has made pretty in its time, even time indefinite He has put in their heart, that mankind may never find out the work that the true God has made from the start to the finish.
So, do you understand this expression, time indefinite? No. It means forever, never coming to an end. So if you put that in that sentence, even living forever, shall we say, God has put into our heart. Now, do we feel like that? Do we want to die?
Yeah.
We don't want to die, do we?
Yeah.
We want to live.
Yes, we want to live forever.
We do, yeah. And that's because God has put it into our heart. So, can you see now the answer to this question then? How do we know that it was God's purpose for people not to die? How's He made us? According to that verse.
He made us with a desire to live forever.
And He wouldn't make us with that desire and not make it possible to fulfill that desire. Now, what have you learned today? What does the Bible teach about what happens when we die?
Balik.
That we don't feel anything that
Pakialam, meron ka
cannot
talaga.
harm us. And it says here that God created us
Balik pa yan. Ginabalik naman
with a
yan.
desire to live forever.
Ginabalik naman nga eh.
That's why doesn't anybody want to die.
Thank you. So, I've enjoyed our little discussion. I hope you have too. Now, when would be a good time for me to come back and discuss some more of this information with you and your family and any friends you want to invite as well?
Would you mind coming tonight about 7:30 when my husband comes? And I'm going to invite my friend lives next door.
That would be absolutely great.
Yeah.